Universe, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, through the internet to your computer, you're listening to Radio Nation. My name is Andrew Phillips. I'm joined live in studio with Nick Pescod and Nesso, rapper from Ajax, Ontario, repping Durham. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Not much.
Welcome to the show.
To be here. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
So, for people that have never heard of Nesso before, describe yourself a little bit. We played a couple of tracks by you, but who is Nesso?
Appreciate you guys playing the tracks, first of all. Just an average person, man, out here trying to chase dreams, put my team on. You know, and that's what it is right now. Staying focused, trying to accomplish all of our goals, and just maintain the way that we're living. Yeah.
Fair enough. But and as I mentioned, we played a couple of songs by you. But for people that haven't heard of you before, kind of describe your music style, what you do.
Describe my music style. Well, everything I spit, everything we talk about, all the subjects, it's all stuff that I've been through, or the people around me that they've been through, because, you know, at times I'm very, very analytical. I can break down certain situations really easily. So like I just found a way to put it into words. I was dealing with a lot of problems in my life growing up, so I just found a way to put it, and that's what it is. Took it from there. Stuck with me ever since.
Fair enough. And let's talk about,
Yeah.
Just a little bit in detail, but
Okay.
let's take us back to the beginning. When you first started, writing, and
Yeah.
then when you started putting that into song.
For sure. I was about 13 when I started rapping. Like I didn't really write anything until later on, but I knew I could always rap. I'd hear like different rappers on the TV. One of my favorite rappers is 50 Cent. I heard him when I was growing up, and just tried to emulate what he was doing and stuff like that. You know, like what kids do and stuff,
fair
right?
enough.
And as I progressed in life, things changed, like situations happened to me, and then I just decided to take a different standpoint from it. I would really stop listening to what other people were saying and try and find a way to put my own words together properly and make raps, so that's what we started doing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned 50 Cent, but who are some of the other people that you were listening to when you were younger and when you first getting started?
Jay, a lot of mainstream artists. Because at the time, that's all we were exposed to. I didn't have the internet really till later on and stuff like that. So whatever was on the TV, that's what we were listening to. So like Jay, Ludacris, artists like that. It was when I hit like 16, 17 and I started exploring and expanding. That's when I started branching out and kind of retraced my steps and retraced hip-hop steps as well, and kind of learned a little bit about hip-hop in general. So
now we'll break it a little bit down into the style of writing and how you write, but first Nick wants to jump in here with a couple of questions.
For sure.
When was the moment that I guess you realized like you wanted to get serious with your rapping and really take it seriously? And what did that happen at 13, or was that sort of later on?
Nah, that definitely didn't happen at 13. At that age, I didn't really think this was even an option. I didn't put it on the front line. It was a lot later. I was probably about 16, 17. We were about like 16, 17 when we recorded like our first track. It was Basement Done, USB. And just once we heard it, that's when we just said to ourselves, like, yo, we can keep going with this and it will end up into something for sure, because we all had talent. Personally, me, though, I just stuck with it a little bit more because I felt like this was a way to express myself. I was really into sports. Had an injury that kind of took me off of that, so I couldn't really do that, so I needed to focus on something else. So that's when music just came in and just took over.
Was there a big challenge? You just alluded to, you know, going from sports to music.
Yeah.
Was there a big challenge, I guess, trying to refocus your energy?
I wouldn't say so, because music, it was always a big part of our life. Even me growing up, like when I was a lot younger, I used to play piano and stuff. Like I always had the music influence in my life, so yeah.
Going forward then, I guess, with your writing, what was the biggest challenge, I guess, progressing with your writing from 13 to the time you decided to record?
Learning bars, like cadences and stuff like that with rap, because a lot of people don't understand that there's kind of a science to rap, especially when you're trying to make a good record or something like that. Like I could do freestyles all day. That's how we came up, actually. We were just in the basement, all of us freestyling, throwing bars down, but when you're actually trying to put a record together, it's a lot different. You have to understand a 16-bar pattern, a hook, a bridge, and stuff like that. So I'm still learning because, you know, I'm still young with it, but that was probably the hardest part.
Is there, is there a misconception then with a lot of people about I guess, how rap CDs and rap albums are put together.
Yeah.
What are those misconceptions?
That you could just go in the studio and just record and that's that. It's a very long process, especially when you're trying to put something together that's gonna last. You know what I mean? So like, for me, like right now I put out a lot of mixtapes. I have a consistent flow of mixtapes. If I did want to take it a step further, you know, put an album together, it would probably take a lot longer because I would want to focus my energy into every single track and try and bring out every single track as much as possible. So
now, looking at the big picture, when you're, I guess, putting together an album, do you, when you're working, when you're writing, when you're recording, do you record with the mindset of I'm doing an album, or does it go like track by track and then you put it together?
It changes. Honestly, it really does change because the way I used to record was I just, whatever beat I was feeling, I just go in, spend the whole night and do that. And I found myself at one point with like 60 records.
Okay.
And then you have to just, you know, pick what you think would be good for what project. And it's also good to have like just the mind state. You need to know what you want to do with your project. So like I dropped a mixtape a while back called Back to the Books. I dropped that. I named it that first of all because that's where I was in my life. I was reading a lot. I started to taking more books than I've ever taken in before in my life. So within a month period, I read about like 6-7 books, and I've never done that before. So I decided to call the mixtape Back to the Books. So like it's all conceptual. You got to have like the right concept down with the music and everything like that.
I guess then you mentioned earlier in the interview that you've had some trouble. You've had tough time childhood.
Yeah.
Some troubling experiences. Do you want to allude into a bit of that without getting, I guess, too deep into personal? Whatever you're comfortable with.
Just experiences, you know, family and growing up how I grew up and how I learned and how I progressed. Like, I have a mother and a father, God bless them, but most of the time I feel like I was kind of raised by like my environment, the people that I was around. So everything that I do is a reflection of not only me, but like the people that I grew up with, because they're still the people that are here with us today. Like they're in the studio right now with us. So, you know, everybody goes through trials and tribulations and all that stuff, but you know, we just try to focus that and put it into music and you know, let the music speak.
How much therapy was that in a way to deal with whatever the things you alluded to? How much was music a therapeutical thing?
It was. That's it. That was the therapeutical way to get everything out. You know what I mean? So honestly, there really wasn't anything else that I did that was therapeutic. It was just the music, and that's why I'm still so consistent with it, and that's why I decided to stick with it, because it's just a way to express yourself. No matter what, nobody can tell you you can't say this or you can say this. You know, it's all you. It's all what you want to say and what you want to do and where you want to take things.
And on that note, we're going to play a couple of songs off of the album you were talking about, Back to the Books.
Yeah.
And then we're going to come back and ask you a few more questions. So we're going to kick it off with Classic.
Yep.
By Nesso. You're listening to Radio Nation.
Featuring LP. LP, what up?
You can follow us all on Twitter at the show, at radio_nation. Follow Nick at Pescod, myself at Eldest Tulip, and Nesso at
GK Nesso.
All right.
There you go.
Don't kill me. Let's do it though. Let's go. Christmas ornaments, go ahead girl and order shit. Can't wait for the day that I could say that. Water bottles nearby, accommodate the splits. Pre-rolled, high school, I need to see prerequisites. Back to the books, I'm chilling in detention quick. Back to the books, I wonder where the desk will sit. Pressure's applied to see a nigga make a hit. I'm in my own lane though, so I ain't stressing shit. Just relieve tension, like good sex. Many positions with bad bitches. Denim GK niggas, my God, yeah they grant wishes. It's easy to spot like some glass dishes. Gone fishing with no hook, only bars, who knows, might come back with your bitch on my ride. The sky's the limit for little niggas. Well, I want the atmosphere, let me make that clear. It's highly obtainable, so keep up with this crazy flow. The grind works, nigga, look at how my days go. Conversing with L about money. Real niggas, boy, yeah, we been about money. Leave all the dramatics to the fictional movies. You ain't about action, or you are, well fuck, let's get it cracking. I go hard for my passion. Weren't you supposed to blow, nigga? What happened? Yeah. Man, I'm trying to make a classic. As I look through these hourglasses, filling up my glasses with champagne. For now I'm sipping beer to get away from the pain. New whips, new chains, we all slaves to the game. Some niggas slang in the rain, cause all they see is bad weather. Dark clouds always seem to be on the horizon. Shorty get low, so now I'm fucking rising. Keep talking shit, but your girls who I'm pining. GK slang, always perfect timing. Yes, we grinding, just wait for it. More jack, hell yeah, fucking pour it. Now give me a moment, just wait for it. The phone drops as I kiss and tell. Her legs wide open as I begin to drill. Her body move around like she took a pill. Now I put back on my glasses, head to my classes. That's what I call a classic. That's what I call a classic. Hell yeah, that's a fucking classic.
I'm just doing me, yeah, I keep it real. Say what's on my mind, tell them how I feel. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, yeah, I keep it real. Say what's on my mind, tell them how I feel. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, so I'll tell you what this shit means to me. This shit means everything, this is how I'm trying to eat. Believe it or not, fuck, we've been hot. Durham on lock, I know it's my time, I'm just waiting on the clock. Open eyes as I walk into the lion's den. Strip the skin off their bones, I won't fear them then. My thoughts are colorful and I ain't trying to make them blend. It's money till I die, that's how my story ends. So like spinning rims, or like moving Timbs, I'm always in motion, I gotta get it in. And secure the win, to swim with me you need a fin. Ain't heard of me, you must have to be blind, deaf and have no limbs. So let the games begin, no Nintendo. Lit a couple blunts today and watch them burn slow. Fuck them on the roar, and speak right through my soul. Young Viper ready to strike, see my tail. I'm just doing me, yeah, I keep it real. Say what's on my mind, tell them how I feel. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, yeah, I keep it real. Say what's on my mind, tell them how I feel. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me.
Yeah, I'm just doing me. Can't nobody tell me different. Got that Tom Cruise mentality, cause shit, I'm on a mission. I know it ain't impossible, but I hear it's far from probable. I'm trying to see success, but all I'm seeing is obstacles. Damn, see, I gotta fucking make it. And if they won't give it to me, then I'ma fucking take it. I make the rules, break them and get broken. Roll with me or get rolling. I never chose to live this life, nigga, I was chosen. Feeling like the weight of the world is really trying to hold me down. Feeling like there's no reason to live, cause I'm what I'm seeing in front of me now. My own family turned their back on me. Hit the road with some bags and loot that my niggas' mom had for me. Every time I pray, I thank God that she was there, cause suicidal thoughts were in my head and I thought nobody cared. Shit, that's just the liquor talking. And when I sober up, it's back to yelling, fuck the problems. It's back to spitting hot writtens, back to grinding every minute, back to asking for forgiveness for the sins I have committed. Yeah, and when I'm finally famous like Sean, I'm yelling out, no Chris Brown, but all who doubted, look at me now.
Broadcasting live from the center of the universe, otherwise known as Toronto, Ontario, Canada, you're listening to Radio Nation. My name is Andrew Phillips. You can follow me on Twitter at EldisTulip. I'm joined live in the studio with Nick Pescod N. Pescod and Nesso at GK Nesso. How are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Good. Forever good.
That was just really a lot of talking really quickly. So I want to read you guys a really stupid news story just to see what you guys think, and then we'll get into more questions with the man they call Nesso. So this comes out from ABC.com, and it's a story out of Washington. A woman in Washington state nearly survived a car crash in which dozens of 27-foot-long poles went through her windshield. According to police in Deming, Washington, a woman driving a white Toyota was driving behind a station wagon with a trailer full of teepee poles when the station wagon slowed down to allow a dump truck to turn. The driver of the Camry did not notice the station wagon slowing and slammed right into the trailer of poles. Dozens of the poles crashed through the trailer, from the trailer to the windshield, straight through her back window. The woman was taken to hospital with minor injuries, but is expected to recover.
How did she not die?
Damn.
How do you feel if you're the person in the station wagon? Because you're trying to just let a dump truck do its thing. You're slowing down and then just wham.
I don't know.
There's a lot of questions that come out of that. Why are you carrying 27-foot-long teepee poles in the back of a trailer?
What was it? Did they say what the weather was like?
There's pictures of it, and it was like a bright day.
It wasn't a typical Western Washington day where it was cloudy and you couldn't see anything. Because
no.
I guess that would be my only thought was maybe they were just dumb and they didn't really.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. Alcohol was maybe a factor?
It says that she doesn't remember anything that happened.
Let's
Don't
say yes
drink and
or
drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive behind a trailer pulling teepees.
I was going to say, has nobody seen Final Destination? You don't drive behind it with, like, carrying any sticks of any description behind you.
Yeah,
Get around that guy and just go.
Pretty much. Well, that's her own. But she's lucky she's alive. I mean, wow. Like.
Yeah, and if you look at the pictures, it like split the middle, like right in between the driver and passenger seat. Like it just went right down the middle.
Was she with the passenger too?
It doesn't say.
Oh, that's impressive. That's lucky.
Just not paying attention. Was on her cell phone.
Was she?
Well, I don't know. We're just listening to possibilities here. Was on her cell phone. Drinking. Just
fixing her makeup. Doing something. Reading the newspaper. I've seen
people read books.
I've seen people eat cereal on the 403, like in the morning. Like it's unreal.
You sit beside someone who's just in 401 traffic coming in from Durham.
Yeah.
Literally sitting there just like flip. Oh hey, I can drive now. Oh god, just like not paying attention whatsoever.
Oh wait, that truck did stop.
Yeah. Bang.
Yeah. Now I can finish reading my book.
So on that note, we're gonna turn the attention back to Nesso,
the main man of tonight's show,
basically. And I want to talk to you a little bit about, and obviously you're gonna have different answers depending on the song we talk about. But I want to talk about in general, writing style and how you put your songs together.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about, is it something that's you base it on experience and then you put rhythm and music to it, or is it something that you're like, hey, cool, this rhymes, let's put it all together?
Nah, definitely not. It's first of all, it comes down to like the beat. That's first and foremost, like especially with rap, not just me, but with most rappers, it comes down to the beat because that's the first thing that people are gonna hear. Once you get that out the way, then that's when you start trying to mix in your experiences with rhyming. It's never just about, putting words together like duck, cluck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about trying to find a way to express yourself and make it rhyme. And you can also make words that don't necessarily rhyme, which I kind of do a lot. I can't really give you an example right now. It's something that you do when you're writing, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So do you write more, I almost want to say, from a music perspective first, and then you put the music to it? Is that what you mean, or is it like?
Like explain that.
Like when you say that it's the beat first, is it like you write
to the beat? Like do you hear a beat first?
Do you make a beat first?
Yeah,
and then it's
yeah. I don't really, unless I can't get somewhere where there's music or instrumentals, I don't really write without hearing the beat first.
Okay.
So that's definitely the first thing I do.
Fair enough.
What's the challenges like that sort of go with that style of writing then?
Just trying to incorporate different flows while staying true to who you are and talking about like your experiences and stuff and putting that on the beat. That's probably the most challenging part.
Does it happen? It happens probably with every artist where you sort of hear a beat and you're doing something that like driving or
yeah,
and you have to like stop and record it. And can you give an example if that's happened to you? Or
Not necessarily driving, but yeah, I've done that on multiple occasions. But that's the beauty about having phones nowadays with the voice notes and stuff. You just pull that out and just start, recording whatever you want. Later on, you can transfer that to whatever you're working with like recording wise. You can transfer it. So.
Talk about social media.
Yeah.
I guess you're on it. We're all on it here.
Yeah.
How important is it to you? I mean, you just mentioned the iPhone and voice notes and stuff. So I mean, you're accessible to fans anytime you want. I mean, how important has it been for you as a rapper and going forward?
It's been real key because that's how we started. We didn't originally start by going out and handing out demos and stuff like that. We put our stuff out on Facebook. That was the first step we did. And then later on, when we got a little bit more knowledge into the situation, that's when we progressed from that. And we also do now go out and hand out mixtapes and stuff like that. So the social medias with not just rap, but like any type of music nowadays, that's so key because that's where everything is now, especially with like Twitter, Facebook, and, what's some other ones, Tumblr. Just things like that. You got to be able to stay in communication with the people that want to hear your music and the potential people that want to hear your music as well. So. And
you touched on an interesting point there, is that the potential people. How do you get your music out to people and maybe people in the industry or people that just haven't heard of you before? Like, how are you spreading the message?
What I try to do is I try to stay true to the people that already listen to me, and I believe that if you provide them with a consistent amount of music, they'll take that to the next level and they'll show a friend and be like, yo, listen to this person. And like I said, we also do walk around and hand out demos and even on Facebook try to just inbox people, random people, and say, yo, listen to this and stuff like that. Make an alias and do that. So
when you're handing out CDs, do you have to, I guess you probably pick your locations and where you want to go. What's the response like? Because I remember, before social media, I remember seeing people hand out CDs, and I thought, well, I guess that's what you got to do to get there. But it doesn't seem like it's something that a lot of people probably do anymore. Because everything's online. Yeah. So what's the response like from somebody when you hand them a CD to listen to?
Most of the time it's positive, but you never really know what that person's thinking. They might just be saying, oh, thanks, this is cool. I'll listen to it, but then when they go home, that the first place that CD is going is in the garbage. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a flaw with handing out CDs. You don't really know what the person is thinking. So the best thing that you can do is just try to explain yourself to them a little bit in a short, brief summary about what you do and what they can expect from the CD.
Is there certain locations in that you go to hand out CDs?
Malls. Wherever females are at.
Fair enough.
And I'm not saying that to sound cool or anything, but it's easier for music to travel through females than guys, because girls will spread music quicker than a guy would. That's just it's a proven fact when it comes to music. So
fan-wise, and I guess people who enjoy the music, people who listen to it more often, would you say that you have more women listen to your music than men, or would that be something that you would know first off?
I don't think at this stage, no. I don't really know at this stage.
Fair enough.
Later on, a couple years from now, when my fan base grows a lot more, then I'll be able to determine that. But right now, I think it's about equal.
So. And are you tempted to write? Almost want to say write different songs in a different manner to try to attract,
of course,
a female fan over a male fan, or vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you do that then, and then keep true to yourself when you're trying to, attract certain audience members, and how do you try to write to that but keeps true?
Yeah, it comes down to your experiences. Like you have, that's the first rule of staying true to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself. So you have to talk about your experiences and stuff like that. You can't talk about something that other people have done. Like I've done records that are, generally for a female more than a male, and all those records come from experiences that I've had with like a female or something like that. And when I do write a record for like guys that are in my situation and been through what I've been through, I make sure that I stay true to that and write about the situations that I've been through, so it attracts them as well. So it all comes down to staying true and always write from your experiences and stuff like that.
What's then, I guess, the next step for you sort of going forward in your career?
Just keep expanding. Try to get even more focused than I already am, and just keep working. That's all I'm trying to do.
I want to ask you one question. You brought it back, bringing it back to songwriting and how the process gets done. You mentioned earlier that it was just, I guess, how you said it that made me think of it is that you will get an idea in your head, or you'll hear a beat and then you'll be working all night. Do you, when you're writing, are you more, does time of day and how awake you are, or what, whether day versus night versus day, is there is that a factor when you're writing?
Yeah, I would say so. I don't really know how to explain how it is, but there's certain beats, I feel a little bit more comfortable trying to make a record to at night as opposed to day, and vice versa and stuff like that. And it also, time of day also affects how much records we do, because I'm more inclined to do more records at night. That's just how I am. I'm up at night most of the time. Since I've been 16, 17, I've been a night person.
Fair enough. Okay.
So the majority of stuff we do is definitely at night.
I guess then, with your records and stuff, what, for someone that has never heard you before and is interested in hearing your music, could they expect to hear anything, a new album? Would you have anything new coming out, or?
Yeah, I'm currently I'm working on a new project right now. I kind of want to leave that out though right now, because it's in the beginning stages, and when people do hear it, I want them to be like, oh, this is something different. I never heard this before. But for the people that haven't heard me or my team or what we do, we do have a number of mixtapes available for you to download. hotnewhiphop.com, thatpiff.com. Just type in GK Nesso, the mixtapes will come up. My mixtape game is crazy right now, so you won't have any trouble finding that. Basement Volume 1, Basement Volume 2, Back to the Books, GK The Times, that's a team mixtape that we did. 905 Volume 1 and 905 Volume 2 as well, so it's progressive, it's moving.
What's it like working with your team members, and talk about their role in your career?
It's great. Any person trying to achieve something great, you need a good team behind you, and we've been together for so long. We understand each other, especially when we're recording as well. I got M.A. here with me. He does a lot of our hooks, and he's crazy with the hook game. So when he goes in and he does a hook, I know how to feed off of that. Or if I lay a verse down and then he does the hook after, I know he knows how to feed off of that. So it's beautiful. Not just that, but we also have people out right now in Guelph. We have Deeks and Fair out in Guelph. We have Ottawa, LP, Ox out in Ottawa. So when we do get to collaborate, it's crazy. Listen to the mixtape, and you'll hear it's different sounds, different styles. It's a beautiful thing.
And on that note, we're going to take another quick music break. We're going to play something off of the Basement Tapes Volume 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to kick it off with changes, play a couple more songs, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more to Nesso.
Don't know.
You're listening to Raider Nation. I'm Andrew. That's Nick.
Focused on winning, I ain't prepared to lose. My flip-flops defeat the purpose of new shoes. No ice around my neck, but I'm still cool. My niggas here, we have discussions of and eat food. And life's rules, play your position and get ruled. I lust women, I get them wetter than 8 pools. Real niggas around me, you just an April's fool. Militant minded the way we making moves. And Glade spray ain't even as fresh as I am. Older folks seem to judge us because our pants sag. And when the competition hears me, they just get mad because I've been shitting on them like I popped the X-Lax. I got more claws than X-Men, my flow storms. And I get more head than shoulders, I go hard. Your girl with me when you call, awkward. I'm headed to the top, you exit on the dance floor. I look at the game through Stuart Scott's eyes. And trust me, it ain't everything I visualize. I swear I saw more, so I gotta give her more. Bring your umbrella, cause when it rains it pours. Word was that real rap was so dead. Let me get my crack at it, I'm back at it, I'm still spazzing. Similar to Nas in his prime, I'm illmatic. So let me bring this back to my roots, man. My city love me cause I spit the truth, fam. I leave my life in this fucking booth, man. So let me bring this back to my roots, man. Yeah, I learned 2 things growing up. Grind till you get it and keep your mouth shut. I stay higher than the moon, so I'm never starstruck. That hunger manifested, I was chilling in my gut. So throw the S on my chest like Khalil. Niggas wanna do biz, but I don't know them too well. My lifestyle calls for change, I'm living dangerous. And I ain't saying I'm angry. Day-to-day life, the bullshit we faced with. Man, I've seen more beef than an Angus. And head gone when a nigga squeeze the stainless. My flow automatic, I don't even need to aim it. My life story, I just hope that you retain it. It ain't hard to see where all of my pain is. So much problems in the world, it's amazing. I understand Pop now when he wrote changes. Real shit, we need changes. Yeah, yeah. I just hope they don't.
Broadcasting live from the center of the universe, otherwise known as Toronto, Ontario, Canada, through the internet to your computer. You're listening to Raider Nation. I'm Andrew, joined in live in studio with Nick Pescod and the man they call Nesso.
Yeah.
And this is the part of the show where we just kind of screw around and throw a bunch of random questions at you and just see what you say. It's called the speed round. For those of you who don't know, we just, like I say, throw in random questions at you, and whatever happens, happens. There's kind of a template, but we don't really know. I don't have it written down. I lost my book that had all the questions, so we're just going to kind of see what happens, and here we go.
It's like 21 questions, but way more random.
So what is your favorite car? And this is why it's called the speed round.
Damn.
Way to ask him a hard one.
Oh man, favorite car.
Or if you could have any one car, what would it be?
Bugatti.
Fair enough.
That's a good choice.
What is your favorite color?
Red.
Why?
Because it defines me. It's aggressive.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so you're on death row and you're about to be executed, but before that, obviously you get your last meal. What is it?
Spaghetti.
And meatballs or just spaghetti?
It doesn't matter. Spaghetti, meatballs, spaghetti, ground beef.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Shatas.
More specific, favorite Disney movie?
We always ask this question.
Lion King.
Lion King, good answer.
Good answer. Place you've always wanted to visit?
Whole of Europe. Like, yeah.
Stupidest thing you've ever done?
Stupidest thing I've ever done? Done a lot of stupid shit. Oh, man.
Tell you what, think
Can I
about
pass?
that.
Can I pass?
We'll come back to you on that one.
Oh, man.
What is the weirdest product on the market right now?
Weirdest product on the market, like,
in your opinion, like, what do you think is like that's out there that's stupid?
I saw an infomercial the other night for some adult like diaper type shit, and I was like, what is this? Like, I would say that from what I've seen.
Fair enough. I just want to put this out there. There is a product for gentlemen out there.
Yeah.
You can buy it in certain stores. It is a Snuggie for your business. Not even making that up.
How do you know that? Infomercials.
Yeah, honestly. It's a Snuggie for your junk. Not even making that up. That is the stupidest. The Snuggie wasn't bad enough. There's a Snuggie for your junk out there.
Wow. One person you'd like to work with musically or
dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive.
Dead or alive, Michael Jackson.
Any particular reason? There's really none needed, but in your own words.
In terms of artists, he's probably one of my favorite artists of all time. Like musically and everything, entertainer-wise and everything. So yeah, Michael for sure.
If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing right
now? Sports.
Fair enough. Which sport?
Basketball, rugby, one of the two.
Are you a Raptors fan?
At times.
Yes.
We all
Good
are
answer.
at times until about the 4th game into the season. We're just like, yeah, no, still shit. See you guys next year.
Do you like their draft pick this year?
No.
It's kind of an out of the blue pick, eh?
Yeah, every year they miss an opportunity to get someone with just the potential to exceed what's already on the team. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to build like a European type core type of team, shooters and passing, and you need a star. At some point in time, you need a star. You know what I mean? That's just gonna do everything for you. But
I feel like Colangelo likes to go out on a limb just to look good.
Do you think that there ever was a chance that Nash would play for the Raptors?
No.
That they'd go out and get him?
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
Do you like his signing in L.A.?
That's pretty creative. I definitely didn't see that, him in L.A.
You needed a point guard.
It's not like they're gonna win any more rings though. So
fair enough. Well, Nash helps, but we'll see. The Heat are pretty stacked.
Nah, greatest of all time. So I'll go on there and say that LeBron.
If he was that good, he'd bring a championship to Cleveland. But let's move along. Just saying, he's as good as everybody says he was. He would have brought a championship to Cleveland.
All right, but he left Cleveland, and look what happened. They went from the first ranked team to the last because of one person.
Fair enough.
So, that's a good point.
Just saying.
And Jordan did win his first ring at 20, at the same age as LeBron.
Exactly.
So,
and LeBron's out of high school.
So
just saying.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm not going to say if I'm a big LeBron fan or not, but all right. Favorite TV show?
Dragon Ball Z of all time. Dragon Ball Z.
Good answer.
That's the first time that someone said. Everybody says Seinfeld. Everybody that's ever been on the show. It's
true.
Whoa.
I know.
Cool.
Honestly, I'm not personally. I'll go on air and say I'm not a big fan of Seinfeld. Everybody says Seinfeld.
Even I think Lindsay did too. I think everybody. Yeah, I think everybody who's ever had on says
everybody that we've ever asked that question to has said Seinfeld. It's ridiculous.
Something you like to cook?
Anything pasta related. Really pasta oriented. I don't know why, but
because it's easy. Boil water, add pasta, done.
Stir.
It's a key component.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from today? July 10th, 2012. So 2017.
Doing what I'm doing, just at the highest possible level. That makes any sense.
A venue that you would love to perform in, or at.
Doesn't have to be in Toronto. Just anywhere on this planet that you could perform.
An award show, any type of award show, I would love to perform at.
Anyone in particular that you can think of?
Anywhere in particular?
Anyone?
Like any award show in particular that you would want
to do? BET Awards, like everything, everything if possible. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
No limit.
What's been? What was your favorite subject in school?
Science, biology.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, that was always the worst. I couldn't stand biology.
I won't even talk about myself.
That's probably the one course that I actually went to school for and was happy about.
Fair enough.
Right?
No, I'm not.
Cause I can't even, to be honest, I can't even really remember too much of high school because I wasn't there for most of it. But yeah, definitely biology. It's the study of your body, you know what I mean? Like, you know how to cure yourself if you get sick and stuff like that. You know what to look for. Like, that's useful.
Fair enough.
So,
are you following the All-Star game is tonight? Are you following baseball at all this year?
No.
I was going to ask who do you think's going to win the World Series, but
Jeter.
It's
Sure.
a pretty solid answer every year.
He's going to win it on his own.
Yeah, pretty much. You're on a first date with a girl. Where do you take her?
As far as she'll let him.
Man.
Notice I didn't say first date.
Oh, fair enough.
First date.
It can be first or any date, just in general.
It's kind of up to her wherever she wants to go. I'm chill like that. Like I don't really, care too much about that. Movies, my crib, wherever. Wherever she wants to go, we could go. That's within my budget.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What kind of songs or music do you have on your iPod?
A lot of old stuff. I have right now on my iPod. I have Jeezy's TM 101 and 102. Those are like two of my favorite albums of all time, actually. In my iPod in the car, I have, what do I have on there? A lot of 50, Jay and Nas. I like to get familiar with a lot of the old stuff. I don't really have too many new artists in my iPod, but it's a lot of old stuff.
Where's one? I don't know if you travel much, but where's one place that you've been that you've really enjoyed?
Japan.
What was interesting about Japan, as dumb as that might sound?
Their way of living, culture, living so differently from your own. Like, it's a crazy experience. Just from their attitude to the cleanliness to everything, it's completely different from down here. And the stores as well. Like, I saw phones. We went back in like 08, 09, and we saw phones that are just hitting Canada now.
Really?
Already down there. So some of their phones we don't even have here yet. So
fair enough.
It's pretty crazy.
I think that about wraps it up for the speed round.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys, I found this story online. What day was it today? Tuesday. So I found this on Sunday. Just want to get your opinion on it. See what you guys think.
Sure.
An unidentified driver with an unknown motive drove their Nissan Altima over a California beach and directly into the ocean Friday afternoon. Witnesses say the man was screaming and yelling his social security number while he drove into the ocean. He made it about 4 feet into the water before the car finally died. His passenger escaped on foot.
Was he on drugs?
It doesn't say. I'm going to assume yes.
Wow.
He was.
Where was this? California?
In California, but Cherry Beach.
That might explain it. Part of it. I don't know. It's just dumb. It's like the other story, the driving thing.
Does that beat stupidest thing you've ever done? Have you ever driven a car into the ocean?
Have you ever wanted to drive a car?
There was that one time.
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm playing.
Have you ever wanted to drive a car into the ocean?
Nah, that's money. You're losing an asset. Forget that.
I don't know. That's just nuts. I don't know why. Does it say why they did it? Like, there was no sort of follow-up? Did the guy get arrested? Or
the whole scope of the story is that no one got hurt, but this guy's an idiot because he drove his car into the ocean.
See, the thing about, like, the media and stuff is that's just, like, secondhand gossip. You don't actually know what happened. You know what I mean? There could have been a perfectly good reason for driving
it could have been a
medical
condition. He could have had a medical condition or something.
Yeah, like, maybe his foot started twitching or something, but you never know.
Or maybe it was actually his beach and he just wanted to reclaim it.
Yeah, maybe.
That could be something.
It's a legitimate
angle to look at, Maybe it was his beach. Look for the lease, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, well. Yeah, what kind of car was it, did they say?
Nissan Altima.
Oh, well, that's...
bugging.
Yeah.
Womp, womp,
bugging.
Womp. Well, we're right about at that stage of the show where Nick and I turn off our microphone.
Yeah.
Hand it over to you so you can do as many shout-outs or thank yous or a politically fired-up speech or whatever you want to do. But the next voice you're going to hear on Radio Nation is the man they call Nesso.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone that's been supporting the whole team. Shout out to my whole team first and foremost. Find me on Twitter at GKNesso. You can find us on Hot New Hip Hop as well. Also on that Piff. And just keep looking out for new stuff from us because we're always being done. We're always in the studio recording and we're always working and trying to create new, innovative new products. So stay on the lookout for that. I should leave them with some bars. I'll do an acapella real quick.
All right, well, my microphone's not on.
There it is.
You had mentioned a beat that you wanted.
I'll do an acapella.
All right,
it's straight.
Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
Go for it.
All right. Netflix on the screen. Life is but a dream. Thinking about this rap-ish and everything between. Living like a king, so I let the kush stream. When you play like a champion, you start thinking of rings. When you lose a couple angels, then you start thinking of sins. Start sinking in quick. Start taking some risks. Like an unprotected quarterback, you start taking some hits. But the moral is, I just want to live, so it's 10 assists. To the players who grind, so they're on it. Triple doubles for my players, getting it regardless. Stacks for the women, staying polished, never tarnished. And it's stats from my... who know just what they started. Can't be around you if I don't feel trust. A tactician, so I never just plunge. Success is a must. Can't stand this industry, but for it I lust. Yeah, it's that stuff. See, a couple years from now, you'll probably miss the old me. The old Nesso. This is progress. Bright-ish, so I shine like a solstice and get graded straight A's like a with no chest. I strive to live life cause every day remains special. Pain is pleasure, so to me that means that love is extra. People seeing dollar signs tend to have a clouded mind. It's crazy we do anything for pieces of paper. Man, up the paper, cause we're only people. Cash could get you nice-ish but can't create a sequel. When your life's done, that's a scene cut. Foggy visions as I roll up a mean blunt in my own galaxy, conversating with all the stars, giant amongst insects, feeling like an avatar. My skin black though to match the color of royalty, surrounded by who substitute their blood for loyalty. Yeah, so ain't this life funny? Chillin' watching How High while I count money. Got an all-terrain lifestyle, this ish is so rugged. And my beautiful words, yeah, that's why my flow's ugly. 5 senses in this bitch, I could see money. I could feel, touch, taste, and even hear money. So there's nothing else to do but to get it. It ain't nothing, but I'm trying to balance out my life, cause ish feels like I'm juggling. And I don't know the word slow down, only cruise. Plus it stays connected like the modem do. The inconvenience is I'm not these other dudes, so I keep it bumping like some speakers while you blow a fuse. And what I do cannot be duplicated or reused. On the grind, so you hate and associate success with flukes. Know what I did last summer, it might get you spooked. Daytime missions and by night I was in the booth. Real life, this is my truth. That's it, done know, man. GK Nesso.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
That was really well done. Thanks for that. That was awesome.
All right, we're going to play a couple more tunes for you, then we're going to talk a little bit off the air, and then
There
we're just
you
going
go.
to figure out
Well,
what we're doing from here.
Thank you for having me, by the
Thanks for
way,
coming on.
guys. Yeah, no
Absolutely.
problem, anytime.
You're welcome to come on anytime.
So this is Live Free off of Lost Tapes Volume 1.
Yeah, don't know.
Cannon.
Look, see I'm walking down the street as I'm banging out this beat, mentally thinking of all the shit that I don't speak. Heavyweights on my shoulders, so yeah, the devil creeps, but I'm focused on this money. I resume, I don't reply. Got my head up high now that my girl's in the sky. Similar to Jada, kissed away, I'm asking why. My life is like a rugby game because I always try. I'm in the end zone, get it? Try, and I never plan on landing cause I'm so fly. Got visions of this cash, gotta get it before I die. I'm so gone, you can hear my words slurring. No need to signal when this young niggas merging. This is my life, I stand tall, no crutches. That solidifies me as a king. You niggas worthless, and I know that I ain't perfect, so I'm trying to find my purpose. They say that people get greedy with every single purchase, so lately for me, it's been COD and verses. Can I live? Yeah. Can I do me? Yeah. Can I just black out and go ballistic on the beat? Yeah. Can I return this purchase without having a receipt? Yeah. Can I do my own thing? Can I live free? Can I live free? Don't know, goddamn. Can I live? Yeah. Can I do me? Yeah. Can I just black out and go ballistic on the beat? Yeah. Can I return this purchase without having a receipt? Can I do my own thing? Can I live free? Done. Can I live free? Sitting at the dinner table with my moms and hoping that she sees the ambition in my eyes. My pants sag, but she knows I'm different from those guys. Cause at the end of the day, they fall, I rise. Optimus Prime, I'm far from my prime. Like a freshly cut diamond, watch me awkwardly shine. Now she looking at my plate just to see what I ate. As she tells me, Ryan, only you can pick your own fate. Damn, I speak loud and never chitter chat. Claws like Wolverine for these little kitty cats. Got him like Ness, he the truth, he really raps. But I'm like, nah, these other dudes, they just really whack. And that's a fact. Let me keep going though. I used to be in the back of the class, thinking about ass and thinking about cash. Asking my teachers if they think I'm gonna pass. Legs stretched out, writing all my verses in the air. I was left on the clock, so I'm giving it death stares. Couldn't wait to get the motherfucker out of there. And now I'm out, yeah. Yeah, goddamn, I miss that shit. Holla at me if you miss that shit. Can I live? Yeah. Can I do me? Yeah. Can I just black out and go ballistic on the beat? Yeah. Can I return this purchase without having a receipt? Yeah. Can I do my own thing? Can I live free? Can I live free? Yeah. Can I do me? Yeah. Can I just black out and go ballistic on the beat? Yeah. Can I return this purchase without having a receipt? Yeah. Can I do my own thing? Can I live free? Can I live free? Yeah. See, it seems like everybody in this world will tell you what you can or cannot do. Well, how about I tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do me. Cause real talk, that's all I've ever known how to do. So why the fuck would I stop now? Yeah, GK, done know.
like the weight of the world is on me. So the beat gets body, stress is easing on me. I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me. I feel like the weight of the world is on me. So the beat gets body, stress is easing on me. I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me.
I'm trying to get that fresh dough so it's never stale. I'm a legend in the making, man, can't you tell? Young wizard on this mic, call me Javelle. We out here eyeing grams, barely ever using scales. See, by the end of this, I'ma have you all in awe. Pussy world, two choices, strap up or go raw. Niggas accelerate, but call back for the false start. So I don't hear him, back to the music, I'm Mozart. And women automatically thinking that I'm a player, with cruel intentions like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nah, it ain't that, see it's just his dream. So I'ma get back to my grind, I'll holla at you later. Niggas I haven't seen in years asking me for favors. Man, you can suck my dick and there's only one flavor. I hope it burns you like a cut from Gillette shavers. Cause word to the ink, homie, I've been bout my paper.
Weight of the world is on me, so the beat gets body. Stress is easing on me, I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me. I feel like the weight of the world is on me, so the beat gets body. Stress is easing on me, I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me.
My mind state got me in that grind till you get it mode. It just so happened that came along with a flow. If you out here doing you, done know. I won't stop till my mom's pushes the Enzo. Benz, or Ferrari that is. This ain't vacation, it's amazing, yeah, this life that we live. My niggas trying to balance school and a job, but we still killing beats and we don't send them regards. See, this is life, and some of us just love to hate it. Can't deal with problems that they make, so they just delegate it. Until my name's in bright lights, I'ma be underrated. So I'ma creep up through the shadows with these guns ablazing. You can't teach perfection, you can only strive for it. Can't print money, but you can always ride for it. Man, I'm evicting niggas, this shit's just a final notice. Anything you can do, I can do better, I'm Chuck Norris.
Like the weight of the world is on me, so the beat gets body. Stress is easing on me, I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me. I feel like the weight of the world is on me, so the beat gets body. Stress is easing on me, I can't get it off me. I can't get it off me.